Welcome to the new Simplicity member area. I'm Amanda and I'm going to give you a quick tour of what you can expect. So on this particular screen we've loaded investment funds and KiwiSaver for a client who potentially has both. If you only have KiwiSaver, you're only going to see KiwiSaver. Likewise, if you only have one of our investment funds, that's all you're going to see. So let's hop into John Smith's growth fund. We click in here, and here's where we get a summary of what is some of the big items on your account. The key thing we've added here is a calendar, so you can define a period of time to get that quick snapshot, which will be quite useful for many of you. Similarly, we've kept that date calendar, added that to the transaction page, and you'll also be able to filter by employee contributions or employer contributions, voluntary contributions, and fees, which is quite helpful for determining, for example, whether you've paid enough into your account to receive the government contributions. If you would like to switch funds, you can do that yourself. You will land on your current fund type. When you hit an alternative fund type, you'll be bounced into the profile of that particular fund. So we recommend that you read up and understand what it is, what you're invested in before you make the switch. And then when you're ready to make the switch, you'll hit the switch button. That will take a couple days to transact. If you're interested in applying for one of our home loans, this explains how to do it through our ballot system. Our new tools page includes future predictions, which have now the additional KiwiSaver contribution settings of 6 and 10. So you could see how that might affect your savings over time. You'll also be able to add in, if you wanted, a contribution outside of your employer contributions to see how a little top-up would work. And you can use the age toggle as well to see how quickly you're tracking towards your savings goals. Where is my money is a total breakdown of what you're invested in across the world, and you can group this by continent and then dive in for further detail into a particular country and see the amount of money you've got invested. Under forms, we've now got downloadable forms including all the most common requests, so you'll be able to do that yourself. And finally, under My Info, you'll be able to update your details here, including phone number, preferred name for our emails that you receive, your tax rate, your PIR rate you can change if your circumstances change, and your email address if that should happen to change. Heading over back to our investment funds, you're going to get a similar breakdown here. Again, so we start off with a summary page. You can change that by date. If we head into the transactions page, you'll also be able to group your contributions, your withdrawals, and your fees. Be aware that on this page, the investment fee is not included in your summary. To see what you've paid in fees, including the management fee, you'll see that on the main screen in the summary. To switch funds, again, you'll get a preview of the different funds that we have on offer. So we recommend that you look at those fund profiles fully before you do make a switch. And when you're ready, you can indicate if it's going to be a partial and the amount. If it's a full switch from one fund to the other, you'll hit that switch button there. The tools are the same as the KiwiSaver tools. You can see how you're tracking and what it might look like if you switch funds or with additional voluntary contributions, and you can toggle according to your age. Where is my money? Very similar to the KiwiSaver screen, lots of good information here. Forms, we've got our withdrawal form, and then finally My Info, where you can change your preferred name, phone number, or your tax rate and email address if you would like. So that concludes our brief tutorial. Please be patient with us over the next few days or coming weeks while we work out any kinks, and enjoy the member experience.